evening and welcome to Hurt Field, where the Southgate Rams take on the Fremont Pathfinders in Elliott City Section Football. Hi, I'm Kevin Terrell, and always I'm joined with the personable Preston Mitchell.
Thanks, Kevin. Glad to be here.
Glad to have you, my man. Tonight, the Southgate Rams take on another formidable foe in the Fremont Pathfinders, a team that has not allowed another opponent to be scored upon, or has been scored upon on defense, I should say. They are 3-0. Preston, they're a powerhouse. They come in tonight playing a Rams team that has not scored offensive touchdown in the second half this year, at their home game at least. They were shut out 35-6 last week by the Granada Hills team, but tonight they're playing a Fremont team that is potent.
Fremont has a lot of team speed, Kevin. They're led by their head coach, Pete Duffy. This is Duffy's fourth year coaching the Pathfinders. He's back after a year's absence being an assistant coach at East LA College. The experience, he said, was something he wasn't intended to go like he was. He prefers to be back here. He's glad to be back. Fremont has a lot of team speed. They have a couple of guys who are being recruited by Division I schools. Their last game, they shut out Huntington Park. I'm sure that makes a lot of you happy. 35-0. Looking for a lot of offense. Kevin, this is the second straight week that we've had a team that has not been scored upon. Can Southgate get out of the gate tonight?
That remains to be seen. Southgate has two running backs, Miguel Castaneda and Eric Torres, who are averaging over 5 yards a carry, but the quarterback, Jose Costa, has yet to throw a touchdown pass this season. So I think a ball control offense would keep the ball away from Fremont and in the hands of Southgate. Run the ball, take some time off the clock, try to just muddle it and get it down there. They may have a chance. Fremont is a very explosive team. Keep the ball in their hands, Southgate has a chance. If they play a basketball game where they keep giving the ball back and forth, it'll be a long night. We'll be back with a kickoff right after this.
The Maloney Meat Company at 3255 Firestone Boulevard is now the licensed dealer of certified Angus beef. Angus beef products are known worldwide as the finest quality meats available. The best deserves the best. So when you want the best beef flavor, head for the Maloney Meat Company at the corner of State Street and Firestone Boulevard, your licensed dealer of certified Angus beef. The Maloney Meat Company. Quality meats from quality people.
The Rams are dedicating tonight's game to Carlos Martinez, former player for the Rams, assistant coach, assistant. He did it all. He helped out the team. Carlos died of an illness on September 28th of this year. Born in 1972. He was a 3-year varsity letterman, played on the 14-0 championship team.
Very valued member of Southgate. He will be missed.
The family and the school are accepting donations. They can be made at Southgate High School, Pilar Becerra. Southgate High School, Pilar Becerra. Make them out to SGHS PILAR, Pilar Becerra, capital BECERRA. Very special young man, and he will be missed.
Hi, Rams fans. I'm Rule.
I'm Marcia. And I'm Leda.
Southeast Awards is proud to sponsor Southgate High School and their sports activities.
Ofrecemos una completa línea de plumas Cross y Schaefer, trofeos, placas, medallas y cintas para los que se merecen lo mejor.
We feature computerized engraving, prompt service, and quality at discount prices.
Order from Southeast Awards by calling 323-566-1972.
Back at Hurt Field, preparing for the opening kickoff of this football game. Southgate Rams wearing their black jerseys will be kicking off to the Fremont Pathfinders wearing the white and maroon. Back deep for the Pathfinders, number 8, Gary Smith. And number 22, Kenneth Eatman.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Salvador Valdez will be kicking off for the Rams, number 17. And this game is underway. That's Eaton. Eaton to the 25. Check that, the 20. I'm calling the 15-25, Press. Am I excited or what?
Hey, this game can be a very competitive game if Southgate does not get into a tracking with Fremont. Fremont has shut out each of their first 3 opponents this year. If it gets to be a high-scoring game, I would have to give Fremont the advantage. But if Southgate can keep it to a low-scoring game, maybe keep them to 20 points or less, we could have a ball game tonight, Kevin.
Like we said in the opening, Southgate has to control the football, play some good D, but keep the football away from Fremont. This team is fast, this team is big, this team is strong, and they will score points. 38-0 against Hamilton, 28-0 against Bell, and last week 35-0 against Huntington Park. Trips to the left, back to pass, quarterback, looks, throws, caught. It's Eric Heath, number 21.
Nice throw, good touch on the ball. Nice out pattern, something to get them started, something to get them down the field, move the chains.
Game about 8 on the play, brings up 2nd and 2. Abe Escobar is a quarterback, number 9. Junior's 5'9", 150 pounds. Looks bigger than that from here, huh, Press?
It looks decidedly bigger. These programs cannot tell the truth sometimes.
Twins on the right and the left. Back to pass, Escobar is being pressured, decides to run, brought down by Eric Torres. Assist on that play by Juan Zuniga, number 62.
I don't think Southgate was fooled at all. They seem ready for that draw. I think if they're alert on defense, they can definitely cause Fremont to have to earn what they get. It's all about trying to make Fremont earn themselves their yards coming up the field, make them get what they want.
Escobar was short of the first down by a yard, but it was a 3rd and 1.
Fremont runs a lot of 2-back sets, trips. They're definitely going to show a lot of different formations to Southgate on their offensive side.
And Press, they've given them the first down just like that. First it was 3rd and 1. They changed the spot right before our eyes, and it's 1st and 10 for the Pathfinders. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line of Fremont. 10:05 remains in the first quarter, run away. This is the opening drive of this game. Twins on the right and left for the Pathfinders. Escobar hands off to Tim Young.
Nice tackle. Number 53, Gustavo Jacinto, sneaks into the backfield to trip the runner up.
Last week against HP, Tim Young had 120 yards rushing. He also plays defensive back. Pathfinder coaches say he's one of their best players.
What kind of pressure can Southgate put on the quarterback, Kevin? It's going to be vital if they expect to have a defensive stand.
Twins on the right and the left. Escobar back to pass, rolls to his left. Look, stops, throws, high pass. Overthrown, intended for number 21, Eric Heath.
Nice rush put on by Southgate. Number 43, Chris Rico, and number 19, Clayton Jones. Both came at him from the left side of the line and put huge pressure on him. Would not let the pass go without being on the bait.
Good description, Press.
Chevion Williams under extreme pressure. If that's the way Southgate is going to play this tonight, we may have a ball game on our hands, baby.
3rd and 12. I'm not your baby.
Well, I'll have to ask Maria about that.
You're cute, dude, but you're not my type. Anyway, 3rd and 12.
I'm not cuter than Dan.
Pathfinders. Tim Young single back in the backfield. Got Twins left. Escobar back to pass. Rosa's left, being pressured. Pressure being applied. He's sacked and brought down. Tackles made by number 28, David Rios. They'll bring up 4th down for the Pathfinders, and they will have to punt.
I have to say, I'm liking what I see in this first defensive stand. Southgate putting huge pressure on Mike Ruiz, causing him to have to throw the ball, take it undercover, and try to get a first down, but stopped cold.
Mike Ruiz, number 11, is back to punt for the Pathfinders. Back deep to return for the Rams, Ernesto Santos. Santos awaits it, catches at the 40, gets up across the 45, flags thrown in play. Wait and see what the Rams take over at.
Rams trying to start in some decent field position. Hopefully the march does not begin going backwards. Near midfield would be a nice place to start against this tough Fremont defense. Unfortunately, it is not to start that way.
Offense!
Clip call on the Rams.
Here we go with offense! Do it now!
We're back them way back. They have the ball at about the 46. Their own 46. Now the ball's being spotted
Offense! Do it now! Score!
at the 29-yard line.
It turns out to be about a 40-yard punt after all, unfortunately.
That hurts. Ouch. Oh, check that. Castaneda took the handoff that time from Eric Neves.
Southgate trying to establish the running game. Quick dive up the middle. Doesn't give much, but hopefully it sets up a game plan of some other type of passing, double sets. See what Southgate has to offer tonight. If they can be more effective on offense last week than they were, if they can be more effective this week than they were last week against Granada Hills.
High formation. Torres, Castaneda, the backs in the backfield. Pathfinders jump off sides.
I think number 99, Saul Rodriguez, jumped the gun a little bit for Fremont. Offsides against Fremont, a free 5 yards. We'll give some of that back to Southgate. Gives them a very nice second and about 3. Take advantage of everything. That's what you have to have in a game like this. Use what they give you.
Nieves in at quarterback, number 14. He's thrown 9 passes this season, completed 3. Vasquez in motion to tight end. Hand off to Castaneda, running to his right. Still on his feet, gets up to midfield, cross midfield. Finally is brought down in the Fremont territory at the 46-yard line.
I'm liking it. Southgate looks alive tonight, Kevin. They look like they've come to play some ball tonight.
Miguel Castaneda with a big run. Gets from the 37 of Southgate all the way up to the 46 of Fremont.
Castaneda, as you see on the replay, bounces it outside, takes it, and just runs with it until he's pulled down by 3 Pathfinder defenders. Nice run, nice to get it through. No room right off tackle, but bounces it out and gets huge yardage.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Nieves brings them up. And up to Castaneda again, running to the left this time. Gain about a yard.
Castaneda picks up a short gain, coming right back to the left side with the same off-tackle play, trying to get a few yards. If Southgate can mix this offense up, keep Fremont off guard, keep them thinking, they have a very good chance to be in this game for the duration of the ball game.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line of Fremont. Rams opening drive of this ball game. Hand up the fullback Torres, and Torres still on his feet, running hard. Looking like Mike Allstott. Looks like he picks up another 1st down for the Rams.
Nice run, Eric Torres, right up the middle. A good, tough, gutsy run. As you see on the replay, nothing fancy, right up the middle, takes it, runs, doesn't want to be stopped. Unfortunately, Fremont does stop him, but not before he gains the 1st down.
That's leg drive there. Nothing but leg drive. Moving his legs. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball's at the 35 of Fremont. Vasquez in motion to the right. Hand up to Castaneda. He gets up to about the 33. Gaining about 2 on the play. Bring up 2nd and 8 for the Rams.
So far, Fremont looks like they're just a little bit on their heels, just slightly. They look like they've been surprised by this surge that Southgate so far has given. Southgate's moving the ball. They've gone from their own 29 down to the Pathfinders 31. On the move, baby.
And the clock is moving. 5:26 remains in this quarter. Time of possession definitely is on Southgate's side. Need to get points. And out to the fullback Torres. Torres still running hard. Gets up near the 25.
Nice misdirection play.
Good shot, Nieves.
Torres running hard. He's working hard for the money.
He's getting paid?
Well, no.
Heck, we're not getting paid. He's getting paid?
Yeah, I have to talk to Anthony Sandoval about that.
3rd and 1 for the Rams. Ball's the 26 of Fremont.
Big 3rd down play here for Southgate. Can they keep this drive alive?
Just need a yard. Castaneda cuts it to the outside. Hit. And he may have it. Depends on the spot of the ball.
It's going to be very close.
Very close. Very close. Oh, they move the ball back a little bit. I don't know.
Tries to go off tackle. Almost turns it up too late. He's right at the yard marker if there's a spot. It looks like it's a pretty good spot.
We'll see. They're not going to give it to him.
Are they going to measure?
Short. Yeah, officials timeout on the field. They may bring the chains out.
I don't think it can be any more than, say, a few inches at best. Maybe half the length of the football.
Here's a replay once again.
Nieves takes this ball right now and turns it up. He has a first down.
And he had a good block by Torres, the fullback. If he cut behind Torres' block, he'd have had it easily.
Trying to string it out just a little too much.
A little too much stringing it out. You're right, Preston. Here comes the chain gang. She's Coach Kazaza there.
I love those yellow vests.
You want one?
Halloween's coming up.
And he's short.
Probably about half the length of the football.
Well, the binoculars on it, and it's not even that much press. It's very, very, it's 3 inches. I mean, it's not by much. Of course, the Rams going to go for it.
First big play of the game.
Yes, it is. Coach Hernandez told me this is a playoff game for the Rams, and Nieves gets the first down. Good job. Quarterback keeper. Safe, solid play.
Very simple dive. All they needed was a few inches. They got that and more. The drive is still alive.
So the Rams had a 1st and 10. Ball's at the 25-yard line of Fremont. 3:26 remains in this first quarter. And so far, the Rams doing what they have to do to win this game. It's early, true, but the ball's not in the hands of the Fremont offense.
This is already the best drive that they've had, better than any drive last week against Granada Hills.
True. Very true, Press. Offside eye, Vasquez in motion to the left. Hand off the Castaneda to the left. Fall behind Vasquez is blocked, spins. Brought down inside the 20. Ball be spotted at the 18. Gain of 7 on the play, brings up 2nd and 3.
Right now, the offensive line of Southgate is blowing Fremont off the ball. As you can see, simple off tackle play. Number 42, Andrew Vasquez. Number 70, Oscar Galdamez, blowing Fremont's defensive front off for big yardage. Gives them a 2nd and short.
Very impressive drive so far. Franco's wide left. Can't have the Castaneda, who tries to the left, bounces out, and may have lost a yard, Press.
Very tough run to try to get around the corner. Fremont has very good pursuit going to the right and going to the left side also. The linebackers seem they're very quick. Not letting too much get on the outside.
Yeah, and that's not Southgate's strong point either, is outside speed. They have to take it up the gut. Get a seal here and a seal there and run it up the alley, like Vince Lombardi says.
I think they're definitely more in tune if they're running between the tackles and trying to break it to the outside. I don't think the team speed is there for that.
I agree. The team speed is not there to take it to the outside. These guys are quick. The corners are quick. The defensive ends are quick. They can be blocked. It's been proven in this first drive. 3rd and 5. Handoff. Castaneda up the middle. He's turned around and brought back. He will be sure of the first down. Preston looks at me disappointingly.
Very odd play to run on a 3rd and long. Got to be aggressive if you want to win this game tonight. Now they're coming up with a 4th down and about 3.
And they're going to be kicking.
Kind of team you may want to take a gamble on. How many of these opportunities will you get driving?
Salvador Vasquez will come in. 33-yard field goal. The left hash. Vasquez's kick is up. And it is good. Ha! So the Rams draw first blood. 49 seconds remains in the first quarter. Southgate 3, Fremont 0.
It's the Maloney Meat Company at 3255 Firestone Boulevard for the freshest and finest in chicken, beef, and pork products.
First of all, there's no preservatives, no additives. It's naturally grown. Then again, with this opportunity, why should I consider anything else but freshness? And it's been the policy of this company all the time. Fresh is healthy. This is it. Fresh is healthy.
Quality meats from quality people. The Maloney Meat Company at 3255 Firestone Boulevard in Southgate.
Trying to get something out of that.
Back at Hurd Field, Preston's disappointed in the 3 points, aren't you, Prest?
I just thought that they had Fremont on their heels. If you try to mix in a little bit of passing on first down, I think you're going to get much closer to the goal line and actually almost frighten them into a score. But they got 3, and you can't get nothing out of it, and the decision to kick the field goal was good in all actuality.
Valdez's kick is up. This is Gary Smith. Gary Smith is wrestled and brought down the 40 by Miguel Bejarano.
Nice return by Smith. Right up the middle. Got about a 20-yard gain. Very good field position now for Fremont as they start at their own 40.
Good field position for the Pathfinders.
Fremont has a lot of team speed. They have several athletes who play football and basketball also. We'll be talking more about some of their top players during this drive.
You confident they're going to do something on this drive, huh?
No, but we may see 1 or 2 players get their hands on it that we can speak of.
Abe Escobar's a quarterback. Young's a tailback. Escobar back to pass. Looks, pump, sack.
I'm like
Fumble! And the ball's recovered.
I think Fremont got it
back. I thought Eric Torres had it. I could have sworn he had it. Good job by the Rams defense, though. They are applying pressure on him.
Southgate taking chances right up the middle with a blitz. Number 53, Gustavo Jacinto, with a hard hit that forces the ball loose. Unfortunately, Fremont recovers, and now they're calling a timeout.
And Pete Duffy is out there. He's the head coach. Back after this.
When you're hungry for great Mexican food, there's only one place to stop in Southgate. LAX Tacos at Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. From the freshest meats, we prepare the tastiest burritos, tacos, and tortas. Enjoy great food at great prices, here or for takeout. LAX Tacos, the best Mexican food in town at the Firestone Plaza Shopping Center, Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. Phone 566-2937.
Back at Hurd Field. See the somewhat sparse crowd here tonight. But those that are here are seeing a pretty good football game so far. Southgate leads 3-0. 20 seconds remains in the first quarter.
Southgate looks like a far cry from last week. They look like they've come ready to play tonight.
Abe Escobar brings up the Pathfinders. Tim Young's back in the backfield, and the Rams jump off sides. You give them yards. You can't afford to give this team yards. You can't.
That's true. But at this stage, Kevin, that's not really a bad penalty. I would rather see the aggressiveness from my defense and see them laying back on their heels. It's a mental mistake, but I like the aggressiveness.
Good point.
I like it.
Brings up 2nd and 8 for the Pathfinders. Tight formation. 2 receivers and slide on the right. Young's a single back in the backfield. Escobar pitches it to Young. Young runs to his right. Runs up close to a first down. Tackle made by number 21, Carlos Garcia.
Tim Young took the toss, got to the outside, got around the corner, got a big gain. First down for the Pathfinders. Tim Young, one of a number of fleet athletes that they have on this offensive team for Fremont.
He's a senior. He's being recruited.
I think their coach mentioned he'd been recruited possibly by Pac-10, Big Sky schools, or the WAC.
We've come to the end of the first quarter, and the Southgate Rams lead 3-0.
Aquí en Maloney Meat Company nos especializamos en vender pollo fresco. Tenemos las piernas a 15 libras por 13.40. Tenemos también el muy rico chorizo. El sábado y domingo tenemos bastantes especiales. Tenemos también puros productos de Farmer John, como es la costilla, piernas de puerco, el Boston Bag, todo. Aquí los esperamos.
Back at Herd Field, preparing for the start of the second quarter. Rams lead 3-0. Pathfinders have the ball on the Southgate side of the 50-yard line. Wishbone formation for the Pathfinders. Handoff is Young, runs to the outside to the right, hit and knocked out of bounds at the 44-yard line. It'll be 2nd down and 3. He's gained 7 on that play.
Number 21, Carlos Garcia, and number 53, Gustavo Jacinto, come up to try to stop the force of the play.
Second tackle in a row by Garcia.
Not before giving up 7 yards for a 2nd and 3. Or should I say more, a 2nd and 5, excuse me.
Yeah, the spot they gave him wasn't what we saw here, so this is 2nd and 5. Wishbone formation again. Offensive coordinator of the Pathfinders came from Lock High where they run the wishbone. Has a handoff to the fullback. Edgar Leon, who also plays linebacker. 6'3", 200-pound senior. I love the bone. Back in the Oklahoma days, oh man, I used to love watching the wishbone.
The wishbone was one of the most potent formations back in the late 60s to mid-80s. Now it seems like it's so obsolete. No one uses it anymore.
No.
We've come to the passing age.
Well, teams could pass from it, but not often.
No.
No receivers. Everyone's in tight.
When you're leading receivers catching 12 balls a year, that's not doing your passing game too much. Apparently a penalty is assessed to Fremont.
And it's going to back them up to their own 45-yard line.
I believe it was a personal foul assessment. Not very smart on Fremont's end.
And they bring a 3rd down and 15 for the Pathfinders. Escobar brings them up. Mark Bradford split wide right. Instead he throws number 12. It incomplete and out of bounds. Check that's 22. Kenneth Eatman.
Flag down once again on the play. Could we have another holding penalty possibly?
Holding against the Pathfinders. Bring up 4th down. And they're going to decline it. The Rams are. They want the ball. So the Pathfinders will punt. Mike Ruiz, number 11, is out to kick. Back deep to return for the Rams. Ernesto Santos, number 1.
Southgate can have some pretty good field position if they can get a nice return out of this.
Pathfinders were 5-5 last year. They're in the tough Coliseum League. Playing teams like Crenshaw and Man Your Arts. And Ruiz's punt will go out of bounds at about the 31 or 32-yard line. And the Rams have decent field position, Preston.
The Rams so far have started out well. They have gotten good field position. They've gotten positive yardage. As long as they're moving forward, they have a very good chance to get ball control. They've had the ball much longer so far than Fremont. As long as they can control that line of scrimmage, then they have a shot. Keep the ball out of Fremont's hands.
High formation for the Rams. He has his hands off to Castaneda. Castaneda runs up the middle, stays on his feet. McGale's up near another 1st down for the Rams.
I'm liking it. Castaneda right off tackle once again. Southgate especially using that right side to gain a lot of yardage. As you can see, he cuts up the field, right off tackle, about a 9-yard gain. They're running on that right side of the line, looking very strong so far.
Castaneda came to this ball game with 314 yards rushing, averaging 5.4 yards a carry. He hasn't heard that at all tonight with the way he's been running the football. 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball's the 44-yard line of Southgate. And up to Castaneda again. Check that. It's number 24, Alvarado. Now Castaneda comes back in the ball game. Gain about a yard by Alvarado on that play. Brings up 2nd and 9 for the Rams.
I think Southgate really wants to keep the ball out of Fremont's hands, trying a lot of the running game, mixing in with an occasional pass. If they can start to pass on 1st down, I think they would really keep them off guard for Fremont defensively.
Vasquez goes in motion to the right. And up to Castaneda, up the middle. Huge hole! 1st down to Castaneda, custody house. Oh, he's brought down by one leg. Tackle made by number 8, Gary Smith. Pardon me, Press.
He may have run into his own man, actually.
Flags thrown on the play, and I think the Fremont huddle is complaining too much to the official. I believe an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty may be called on Fremont. Pete Duffy, the coach of the Pathfinders, is on the field right now. He's upset about something. Yes. Timeout's called by the Pathfinders. I think that penalty's going to be against them, too. Duffy's come out and talked to the official. He's hot.
Coach Duffy not very happy at all. Very demonstrative when he came out to speak to his team. Angry about their play or about the penalties, we're not sure yet. But definitely not a very happy camper at this moment.
If only our television viewing audience was able to hear what we hear.
I don't know if they'd want to hear what we hear. The FCC probably don't want to hear what we hear.
Penalty is against the Pathfinders. Will give the Rams better field position as yards being marked off. They will get the football now at the Fremont 23-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Southgate. They lead 3-0. 9:16 remains here in the first half.
Southgate's really on to something right now. They're moving the ball. They're taking their time. They're going very methodically, trying to milk this clock. And I think the key that their coach tonight, Paul Hernandez, wants to let them know is they've got to keep it out of Fremont's hands.
He said they had a tough week of practice. The kids wanted a hard week of practice. They wanted to hit each other. As Torres takes the carry up to the 20-yard line. They wanted to hit each other. They felt good about their chances tonight. They were pumped up and ready to play.
They seem like they've come in with a lot of confidence. They seem to be very comfortable, taking their time, just trying to go one down at a time.
They've yet to throw a football, or throw a pass, I should say, tonight, have they? I don't believe they have, Press. Have they thrown up any passes?
If they have, to be honest, Kevin, they may have only attempted one.
I don't think they have.
I can't think of any more than that.
It's all been the Torres and Castaneda show. Alvarado had a carry also. Vasquez in motion. And up the Torres, up the middle, the fullback running hard. Short of a 1st down by maybe a yard.
Torres continued to churn for yards even after being...
Red cabinet. It says third. Okay, go get it. Yeah. Go with him, Bubba. It's in the red cabinet where I keep... Yeah, the big red one.
Castaneda, or pardon me. Torres is the ball carrier in that play. Coach Hernandez pointing out something he wants Bubba to go get in the red cabinet. So we wait till he gets back and see what it was. And the Castaneda this time, and I believe he has a 1st down for the Rams, Press.
Castaneda trying to go up the middle again, trying to get those tough yards. Southgate is very close to a 1st down. I think they're about a yard shy.
They saw something in the films that told them they could run the ball up the middle on Fremont. They had to. Or maybe they came to the realization we don't have the team speed to go outside on this team, so let's take it up the gut and make them stop us.
I think it's more the latter, Kevin. I don't think they feel they can really go over the top on them, and obviously they're going to try to punch it in their guts. And doing a good job of it so far.
First and 10 from the 11. They can get a first down without scoring. Castaneda up the middle, runs to his own man, still drives his feet. Gets to about the 9. He hadn't ran to his own man, may have got a few yards. A pop pass may be there to Vasquez, tight end. Because I'm sure all this running is going to lull the Fremont defense to sleep. They're not going to be looking to cover this guy. He keeps going in motion. If he goes in motion again and pops in the end zone, he may be wide open over the middle.
I think Coach Hernandez has made up his mind tonight. He is going to drive the ball down Fremont's throats. And if he fails or succeeds, that's how it's going to be tonight.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd and 8 for the Rams. Castaneda single back in the back for, gets up maybe to the 7. He was immediately hit once he got the football in his hands.
Number 6, Tim Young, upended it. Nice hit. Nice hit.
Young also plays tailback.
Crucial 3rd down here. Can Southgate turn this into a 9-0 game by getting a big 6 here?
Gain of a yard. Ball's at the 7. 3rd and 6. Vasquez in motion. Castaneda again to the outside, into the end zone, touchdown, Southgate.
I'm liking it, I'm liking it, I'm liking it, baby.
Well, well, well.
I think Coach Paul Hernandez is on to something tonight, Kevin. I'm liking it. Very simple off-tackle play. And once again, Kevin, which side are they going to? That right side.
Missed tackle. Got him to the end zone. Get his feet moving.
Number 42, Andrew Vasquez. Number 67, Jonathan Hernandez, clearing the way. Big time for Miguel Castaneda. Give him 6, baby. And bling, bling.
Valdez's kick is up and good.
Just like that, baby. It is 10-0.
6:25 remains in the first half. The Southgate Rams lead 10-0. Back after this.
Transportation for the SGTV crew is provided by Happy Motors. Yes, Happy Motors, where every one of our cars would smile if it could. Need a hot car at really cool prices? We got 'em. Sorry, that green one there is the boss's and presently is not for sale. While you're making up your mind, come and relax in our new lounge, custom built with you in mind. Remember, at Happy Motors, if you've got the money, we could care less how you got it.
As Rambo and Ramsey celebrate, along with the Southgate cheerleaders, the Rams have a 10-0 lead. They've scored the first points this season on the Fremont Pathfinders, and they lead 10-0.
Fremont can only lose more confidence if this game goes the way it's going. They look very flustered right now.
But being scored upon is a new thing for them.
No goose egg tonight, baby.
This kick is high. It's taken by Kenneth Eatman. Eatman hit and brought down.
Huh?
The cabinet's locked.
The red one on my side right here.
I guess Coach Hernandez still can't get into that red cabinet, can he, Kevin?
First and 10 to 27 for the Rams, or pardon me, for the Pathfinders.
This is only the 3rd offensive series for Fremont in this half, and they have not had the ball very long, which I think is Coach Hernandez's ultimate goal, keep them off the field.
Heath split wide left, Eatman split wide right. Escobar hands off to Tim Young, up the middle. Tim Young is a first down for his drill to hit hard. Clayton Holmes, number 19, got a piece of him, along with Carlos Garcia, 21, but not before Tim Young picked up a first down for the Pathfinders.
Huge hole on the right side of that line. Right up the middle. Nothing fancy. Just speed and hard hitting on that offensive line. The best play that it appears Fremont has run tonight so far.
Yes, it is.
Southgate cannot be intimidated by one play. They've got to keep their heads into this game.
Escobar brings him up. Leon Eggers a fullback. Tim Young's a tailback. I formation for the Pathfinders. First and 10 of the 44. Hand off the Young of the middle. He hit in the backfield and brought down. Edgardo Gonzalez makes the tackle.
Edgardo with a nice big hit. Right side, bling, bling. Eduardo wasn't messing around, baby. He wanted to take care of that before it got even to the line of scrimmage. I think even a loss of a yard.
I believe so.
This Southgate defense is looking very alive tonight. I'm liking this. I am definitely liking this.
2nd and 11 for the Rams. Ball's the 44. Escobar rolls to his left, looks, throws, caught. That's Bradford. And Mark Bradford gets up near midfield. He's a sophomore receiver who also plays basketball. He was a freshman player of the year last year in basketball.
This isn't a bad play that Southgate covers. It's a quick out, but they limit him to about 7-8 yards. It's the big play that Southgate wants to eliminate.
Big hit on a tackle, though. Bradford felt that. That guy felt it up here.
Southgate's got to hit. They got to hit with some force, with some gusto. Keep the offensive plays for Fremont down. You got to give them small plays. Nothing big tonight.
Wishbone formation. Escobar's trying to get the Rams to jump off sides. Should have called penalty on it because he keeps flinching his body.
Not working, baby.
And he had to call a timeout. That's illegal. You can't do it. You can't flinch your body as a quarterback in order to force the defense to jump. He did it 2 times, and the refs didn't call it. Finally, he had to call a timeout.
Southgate stayed awake. A couple of guys flinched, but they did not fall for it.
Discipline. Discipline by the Rams. Watch this. Watch the quarterback.
I think this is called the John Elway move.
There, too. There, 3 times. 4 times he flinched. You can't do that. Elway did do it a lot during his career.
He did it quite a bit.
You cannot do that. You cannot feign like you're taking the snap from center unless you actually are taking it. You can't move your body. Good shot of it again. Good job by the Rams defense. Excellent job. 3rd and 4 for the Pathfinders.
Rams defense looks like they are very relentless tonight.
That's a sign of a frustrated offense, Preston, when you have to resort to those kind of measures to move the football. They can't move the football on their own with their plays, so they try to make a penalty or bring about a penalty to move the football. Desperate.
Definitely. I think they are very, very scattered right now. They don't seem to have a lot of confidence in themselves. But you know this offense is capable of one big play away from scoring.
Yes, they are. Wishbone formation again. Escobar brings them up. No receivers. Hands off to Young, up the middle. Young, bounce to the outside, and yeah, I think he got the first down. He did.
Marker down, maybe a face mask.
He had to on. Sorry, Press. He had to get to the 46. He got to the 45, and it is against the Rams.
Defensive holding, which is an automatic first down either way.
No receivers. Why would you hold? There's a replay of the run by Young. Make this team earn everything. Holding gets the Rams.
Now I'm very confused. I didn't know that they could tack that on to the end of the play. I thought it's either or because defensive holding is an automatic first down, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I didn't know they were tacking on yardage to the end of the play.
I don't think they are. I think it's from the spot of the foul. Because, look, he barely got past. He needed to get to the 45. The ball now is being spotted at the 44. So, no.
Okay, my
mistake. It's from
the spot of the foul.
Right.
Okay.
First and 10 of the 43 for the Pathfinders. 4:14 remains in the first half. Southgate leads 10-0.
I should have known that.
Second game of the season here at home for the Rams. Next week they'll be on the road at Belmont, biggest high school in the city. He's having problems of his own getting refurbished. After that, they go to Bell, rival game. First league game also in the Eastern League. They then return here for 2 games. Roosevelt on the 20th of October. HP on the 27th, which is homecoming. Hopefully we'll have a big crowd that night. And Preston, they're moving the ball again. Was I wrong? I don't understand this.
I'm very confused about what the referees have done. I do know one thing: when Southgate goes to Belmont, they can microwave their food on that on that nuclear site they got.
35-yard line. The Pathfinders have the football. Escobar back to pass. Looks, throws, caught. Into the end zone will be Eric Heath. No, he's brought down. I thought he was gone to the races.
Number 34, Daniel Balam saved a touchdown.
I thought he was gone, Press. I spoke too soon. I apologize.
Roll out to the right.
Look, I thought he was gone right there.
Nice speed going right across, and he was cut down at the last minute.
Good job by Balam. Save the touchdown.
Now, those are the kind of plays Southgate cannot allow. They can't allow 15, 20-yard pass plays, huge pass plays like that that'll dig deep into their territory.
He was open. First and 10 of the 14. Split backs. Garcia and Young to the backs. Escobar rolls to his left, looks over the middle, toss, throws, incomplete. Preston thinks it's a penalty.
I think Southgate was fortunate not to get an interference call on that one. Number 19, Clayton Jones, was very much on to the receiver.
19 covering 19. 19, Shell Williams was the intended receiver. Here it is again. You tell us, folks. I thought he just fell on his own. Clayton had good coverage on the inside. But that's how you get burnt. Clayton should have been on the opposite side of him so he could make the pick.
A good pass would have been 6.
Yeah. Like it was thrown too low.
You can thank Mr. Chevion Williams for that.
3:35 remains the first half. 10-0 is our score. Southgate lead. Pathfinders have the football. 2nd and 10 at the 14-yard line of Southgate. Split backs in the backfield. Garcia and Young are the backs. Escobar is the QB. Back up. Looks. Escobar will be sacked.
I'm liking that. I am definitely feeling that.
Eric Torres. Check that. It's Gonzalez with the sack. Gardo Gonzalez. I thought number 30 made it. You tell me, who was that?
Comes right 30. Up the middle. That's Eric Torres.
That's Eric Torres with the sack.
My eyesight may be a little bad, but
they gave it to Gonzalez. I'll give it to Torres.
Okay, I got 20-40, but I know it was Eric Torres.
Third down and 15 for the Pathfinders.
Excuse me, Kevin. If Southgate can hold them here to either not a touchdown or a field goal,
yes,
it would be a huge stop.
Split pass. Escobar looks, rolls to his left, looks over the middle, toss, throws, caught. Oh, it's dropped. Right in the hands of Mark Bradford, the player we spoke of being one of the top freshman basketball players in the country. His hands didn't help him out on that one.
Bradford put his hands on top of his head after the play, knowing he should have caught that ball.
It was right in his hands. You touch it, you catch it.
On the replay, here we go. Roll out to the left. Bradford cuts across the middle, stops right through his bare hands.
Great camera work. Mike Ruiz, number 11, out to attempt a 36-yard field goal. Kick is blocked. Bounces to the end zone. No, it's being caught by the Rams. Down it, down it, down it. No! DeCinto runs out of the end zone. He's knocked into bounds about the 4.
Southgate almost made a huge mistake, Kevin. If you block the kick, let it go, you automatically get the ball
at the spot of
the block.
And not only that, they just lost 16 yards, Preston. DeCinto should have left it alone.
Almost turns into a huge mental mistake.
I'm glad he didn't get tackled in the end zone. It would have been a safety.
Reminds me of a play that Leon Lett for the Dallas Cowboys did a few years ago on Thanksgiving.
Against the Miami Dolphins in the snow.
Yes.
I do recall that.
Not quite as drastic, but near disastrous.
The referees are moving the ball out. I don't understand this. The Rams will take it, though.
The Rams are I guess they're calling it a touchback, and I don't understand that ruling.
Maybe because he ran into the end zone. But it's not, I guess they're saying once he ran into the end zone, Preston, he is down. It's down there. Obviously, they have to be. In other words, they wouldn't be spotted at the 20. He has to be automatically down once he ran back to the end zone. Here it is again. Here's the block.
It's a dead ball at this point until the defensive team touches it.
He recovers in the end zone. That's what it is. He recovered it in the end zone. The ball went in the end zone, is dead. If he had got it outside the end zone and ran back, it's live.
Okay, I thought he had touched it outside, around the 2.
Good shot of the center. Valenzuela. As the handoff's up the middle to Castaneda. Game about 2 on the play. It brings up 2nd and 8. 2:20 remains in the first half. Southgate leads 10-0.
I wonder if Southgate going to be content.
Rudy, let's go. Come on, move the damn ball. Let's go.
Tell him, Coach, move the damn ball. Oop, can't say that. Sorry. Handoff to Castaneda again. Hit, spun around, up near the 23. Gain of about 2. It'd be 3rd and 7. 1:40 remains in the half.
I'm very surprised Fremont is not trying to use their allotted timeouts to try to stop this clock and get something.
I was thinking the same thing, Preston, because you know Southgate is going to run the ball. You call 3 timeouts, you get the ball back.
Southgate seems to be willing to just run out the clock for the half.
Well, they get the ball to start the second half because they kicked off to begin this ball game. So the Rams will take this.
This clock management is not very good by Fremont.
Nieves throws the football. It's caught by the tight end, Vasquez. He has a first down. He's knocked out of bounds at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 Rams. Play action fake, roll to the right. Nieves found Vasquez wide open.
Passing
just like
is
that,
heavenly.
Look at this. Fake the hand up Castaneda. Roll to your right. Look, stop. Find a tight end. Good catch. You see Coach Hernandez pointing this way, going this way on the sideline.
My dad is 67 years old, but my God, he would have even taken that ball a few yards up the field.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball is at their own 41-yard line. 1:12 remains in the first half. Grind it out some more. Give it to Castaneda. He's hitting the backfield and hit hard and brought down. Tackle made by number 1, Brandon Thompson, the senior all-city linebackers, being recruited by Pac-10 schools like Oregon State and several WAC schools also. He'll be playing Division I football next year. Timeout for the Rams with 1:01 remaining in this first half. You're going to call timeout. Why'd you run the ball?
The Maloney Meat Company at 3255 Firestone Boulevard is now the licensed dealer of certified Angus beef. Angus beef products are known worldwide as the finest quality meats available. The best deserves the best. So when you want the best beef flavor, head for the Maloney Meat Company at the corner of State Street and Firestone Boulevard, your licensed dealer of certified Angus beef. The Maloney Meat Company. Quality meats from quality people.
I mean, he should throw on first down. I mean, if he'd have thrown on first down a couple of other, man, it would have been on. They're not even expecting it. Like, they're running.
It's the Rams offense huddling there on the sideline. Coach Rudy Fortiz calls the plays on offense. Some of the Southgate studs here in the stands. 1:01 remains in the first half. You see our score. Rams have it 2nd and 12 at the 40. Nieves back to pass, rolls to his right, stops, looks, throws. Flags thrown on the play.
Maybe defensive holding. Flag is in the defensive backfield.
Throw in the area press of wide receiver Ernesto Santos.
Normally a signal for defensive holding in that part of the field. Referees are conferring right now just to see what exactly happened.
And the Rams offense is signaling that it is against the Pathfinders. Holding against the Pathfinders. Yes, it is. Let's see if we have it again. Santos on the top of your screen. Nieves drops back. I think the penalty was on number 2, Mark Bradford, the basketball player, who also plays receiver.
I believe it was also.
I think he was holding Ernesto Santos, number 1 for the Rams. 8-yard penalty brings up 2nd down again, 2nd and 2.
Fremont
Check that, it was a 10-yard penalty. Excuse me, I'm wrong. That was 2nd and 12 a minute ago. So 10-yard penalty. Ball's right at midfield. I formation for the Rams. Ground level shot, Nieves. It's Brandon Thompson, number 1. Hand off to Torres at the middle, and nothing doing. Call timeout, Rams. Do something. 47 seconds and counting remains in this half. Timeout is called by Fremont this time. I don't understand if the Rams are trying to score or run the clock out. What are they trying to do?
I'm not exactly sure. It seemed like with a minute left they had an idea after the pass and trying to drive the ball up the field, but now it appears that they've just let about 10 seconds go off the clock, unwarranted.
Gotta know, we gotta know.
If we get to the 25, we can do it.
Where's Valdez? Where's Valdez? Valdez! How you doing? Good. How's your back?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
You may set a record tonight, okay?
Yes, sir.
Be ready. We get close. Okay? We get close.
Hey.
We got 10-point lead. Don't worry. All right. All right? Relax. We get close, we're going to put you in.
That's a good coach.
I think what Coach Hernandez really meant was, if you missed this field goal, don't come back to school Monday.
Yeah.
That's code for that. He's trying to encourage him, but it's reverse code here at Southgate.
Reverse psychology, huh?
Yes,
Press?
very much so.
I don't know about that.
Yes. And if we can, do we know what the record field goal yardage is here, the longest field goal in Southgate history?
We don't. We can find out at halftime. I'm sure Dave Callahan knows.
Dave.
Halfback option. Torres looks, throws. Incomplete. It's got to be a flag on that play.
Oh, my gosh. He's face guarding the man.
If I've ever seen face guard, it's got to be it.
I don't know. And right in front of the referee, too. I don't understand that being a non-call.
Oh, my gosh. Nice pass by Eric Torres.
Number 2, Mark Bradford, Fremont cornerback, never, ever played the ball. He entirely played the man the entire way down the field. As you see on the replay,
Raymond Frankel's the intended receiver, number 7. Look at that. That's
Torres,
pass interference.
Torres with a nice throw, face guarding all the way by Mark Bradford. I don't know what game the officials are watching.
Bradford was not looking back at the football. He's had his arms up, guarding the face of Raymond. 2nd and 10. Nieves, back to pass. Look, stop, pops. Those are Vasquez, incomplete. Oh, check that. It's caught. No, incomplete. Ernesto Santos was the receiver. Over the head of Vasquez. Incomplete to Santos, brings him 3rd and 10.
That was a good effort by Santos. He made a dive. He came back to the ball, kind of a corner post comeback. Tried to make the dive, but it's just a little short.
Let's see. Maybe we need instant replay in high school, man. Did he
Goes
make
up,
this catch?
comes back.
I don't know. Well, I can't see that.
It's hard to tell from that angle, Kevin, but he made an extremely good effort. I have to give it to him. That's a tough ball to catch. But it was in a place where it couldn't be intercepted either. 23
seconds remains in the first half. Southgate leads 10-0. They have the football 3rd and 10 at the Fremont 48-yard line. I formation for the Rams. Nieves back to pass, pressure, and sacked.
The important thing is he did not eat the ball and lose it. It's okay to take the sack. Rather have the sack than the fumble with it.
Francisco Lepe, number 57, along with Jose Alvarez, number 77, combined for that sack. Bring up 4th down for the Rams.
Actually, the clock has run out for the half.
And yes, it has. Slowly but surely, it did run out. I wasn't sure if it would. So at the end of one half, Southgate leads 10-0 over the undefeated Fremont Pathfinders. Back with the second half right after this.
Hi, Rams fans. I'm Rule.
I'm Marcia.
And I'm Leda.
Southeast Awards is proud to sponsor Southgate High School and their sports activities.
Ofrecemos una completa línea de plumas Cross y Schaefer, trofeos, placas, medallas y cintas para los que se merecen lo mejor.
We feature computerized engraving, prompt service, and quality at discount prices.
Order from Southeast Awards by calling 323-566-1972.
Back for the second half of this ball game. See our score. Ruiz be kicking off for the Pathfinders. Back deep to return for the Rams. Number 44, Elisa Corona. And number 1, Ernesto Santos.
Where can Southgate take this game from here, Kevin? It's 10-0, 24 minutes left.
Short kick. Take a bounce. Caught on the bounce. The Rams have great field position at the 38-yard line. Alvarado returned the kick.
Maybe Fremont thought they'd catch Southgate off guard. Looked like almost half an onside kick, a little pooch.
The Rams come out 1st and 10. Ball spot at the 34. Franco split wide left. Santos wide right. Castaneda. Torres in the back in the backfield. And up to Castaneda up the middle. Castaneda. Miguel. One man to beat. One man to beat. He'll finally dragged out of bounds in Fremont territory. Miguel Castaneda, how do you do?
And once again, what side is that, Kevin, that Southgate is running to for big yardage?
Up the middle to the right.
To that right side, baby.
That's where he scored at.
Huge hole on the right side of that line. Number 70, Oscar Galmedez, breaking open a huge hole for Miguel Castaneda, who has run amok tonight.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball spot at the 42-yard line of Fremont. And up to Castaneda again, this time to the left. And not much there. He gets up about the 38. Game about 4, make it 2nd and 6.
Southgate trying to keep control of that ball. And there's one of our lovely cheerleaders tonight.
Do you miss being down there, being the silent reporter press?
I do. There were certain perks to this job, Kevin. There were very nice, pretty young ladies, and now I'm stuck up here with you. So, you know.
Aren't you lucky?
Yeah. I'll ask Maria that later, how lucky she is. Huh?
She's very lucky. Aren't I humble? 2nd and 6 for the Rams. And up to Miguel again. Miguel runs to the right, or to the left, pardon me. Dragged and brought down by Edgar Leon, number 3. Game of about 4, makes it 3rd and 2. And here we are.
Hey, what's going on tonight, baby?
Pressed.
What's up,
First
KD?
year in the booth.
Kevy Dog.
Kevy Dog. Having the ball tonight.
Give us our 15 minutes of fame. Or should I say 10 seconds before they chop us off.
See, now they're back. See, you had to blow it. If you had been quiet, they probably kept us on camera more.
I don't think they're paying you.
Hand off to Torres up the middle, and he's going to be close. I don't know if he got the first down or not.
I think he's got it, Kevin. He had to get up near the. He had to get up. Yes, he got it. He had to get up near like the 20, the 32, and he got to the 31.
1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball's at the 30 of Fremont.
I will state this now, Kevin. If Southgate scores a touchdown on this drive, it is probably going to force Fremont to change their game plan totally. It would be tight on them.
Castaneda fumbles, gets it back. That was close.
Ooh, how fortunate, Kevin. Southgate almost made a major stumble there.
It bounced right back to him.
Would have stopped a huge amount of momentum and possibly changed the complexion of this game, but it didn't. As you see on the replay, the ball was not really cleanly in Castaneda's belly.
He dribbled it like a basketball, and it bounced right back to him.
Seemed as though Nieves just threw it into his belly. Fortunately, we got a 2nd down, though.
More emotion, more enthusiasm by that Southgate team tonight than last week versus Granada Hills. As Castaneda runs over the pile, gets up to maybe a yard and a half. It'll bring up 3rd down and 9.
Castaneda got up motioning to the officials that maybe he was face masked. If we can see on the instant replay, he goes left, dives over a tackler.
Can't see it there.
It's hard to say. But, you know, Miguel's probably bargaining for something later on, so I don't mind.
Some of the crowd here tonight at Hurd Field watching the Rams pull off an upset so far. They lead 10-0 with 8:59 remaining in the 3rd quarter.
Southgate bench looking on intensively, hoping their offense can bring more of the mother lode to the end zone.
Fremont came to this ball game 3-0, has yet to been scored upon this season. Penalty flags thrown. Delay of game.
Not a good penalty
against the Rams.
Not at this
that
time.
hurts.
That
makes it 3rd and 14, and they did not want to be put in that situation.
Really hurts.
3rd and 9 is bad enough. 3rd and 14 is even worse.
At 5 yards may have even been a difference between an attempted field goal.
Right. So the ball spotted at the 35-yard line. Santos and Raymond are the receivers. Santos wide right. Nieves looks, throws over the head of Torres. Torres is open too. He got behind the linebacker, Brandon Thompson, and he was open. Nieves put too much in the football, and Coach Rudy Ortiz came out to the field and told him that. Just too much on it. Watch this. Rolls to his right. And he was open. Torres is wide open.
Torres is in the flat. No one near him for 5 yards. You got to get him the ball, baby. That is a play that's got to be made.
Brandon Thompson was beat. So on 4th down, the Rams are going to go for it. As you hear the sideline, root on their teammates. Nieves back to pass. Has time. He looks. He throws. Incomplete. And that almost could have been a flag. Intended for Castaneda. He was bumped running downfield.
Great diving try by Castaneda. It was a lot of contact.
Yeah, it was some contact,
but
Press.
nothing that warranted. As you can see, they're kind of bumping, and then the dive.
I think it was saved from being a penalty as far as Fremont's concerned. The defensive back was looking back for the football. That being number 6, Tim Young.
Let's see if Fremont can generate any kind of offense. They have been very stagnant so far this evening.
Fabian Vina, number 66, on the sideline with ice on his ankle. I would say let's go down to Preston and get a report on his injury, but Preston's up here with me. 1st and 10 for the Pathfinders. Ball's at the 35. Handoff to the fullback, number 44. And Kenya Brown gains 2 yards in the play.
David Rios right there to make the tackle.
Give him 3, make it 2nd and 7. This is an important drive. This is the first drive of the ball game. Important on 2 points. The Rams, if they can stop Fremont on this drive, they would prevent the Pathfinders from getting confident that they're going to overtake the Rams. The Pathfinders, if they are to score, they would become confident that, hey, okay, now we got our offense rolling. Now we're playing Fremont football.
Most definitely.
So it's important on both parts, offensively and defensively for both teams. Escobar rolls to his left, still rolling, looks, throws, caught. Dobson still on his feet. Dobson gets up past the 30. Von Dobson. Big pass play. Escobar showed patience in the pocket as he rolled out.
A very poor defensive stance by Southgate in that play. I believe number 62, the defensive end, Juan Zuniga, comes inside instead of trying to keep the play inside with the force and the contain, which allowed the quarterback to get outside to complete the pass.
And Ibarra was there, number 5 for the Rams, because they had 2 receivers in the same position for the Pathfinders.
Can't break down like that defensively.
This is Tim Young, and nothing doing.
Right,
David Rios smacks him up, hits him up, and stops him.
And you can break down, but you can't break. David Rios, Chris Rico, the double tandem, bling, bling.
Tell us what it means someday, Press.
I will.
6:45 remains in the 3rd quarter. 10-0 is our score. Southgate leads. Fremont Pathfinders ranked 13th in the city section of the LA Times.
They look like 113th so far.
They're not that bad.
Okay, 13th.
Escobar back to pass. Looks, stop, decides to keep it. Runs to the middle, tackled and brought down. Tackle made by number 43, Chris Rico. Stayed at home linebacker, or defensive end, I should say, pardon me.
Very nice play by Rico. He stayed at home.
Yeah, contained.
Saw that the quarterback was going to try to come up the middle on that draw, but was waiting for him. Nice contain, nice play. You got to stay at home, stay in those lanes, and not fall for the fakes.
3rd and 8 for the Pathfinders.
Take a step to him, get your hands underneath them, but your helmet's got to stay underneath too. Don't get blown back. If this guy's
Escobar rolls to his left. Rams apply pressure. Look, throws, caught. Heath. 1st down, Fremont, as Heath is brought down at the 4-yard line. Pressure applied by Torres and other Rams. Escobar remained patient and found Heath in the flat. Watch this.
Roll out left, the best drive of the night. Contain, number 62. Juan Zuniga once again allows the contain to come outside of him.
Gustavo and Libero are there. Neither one can make the play.
We have a flag apparently at the end of the play.
Eric Heath make the catch.
Or maybe it was just an inadvertent flag.
Half of this is to the goal line. Personal foul against the Rams. Half of this is to the goal line, so they'll go from the 4-yard line to 2. And the Pathfinders are on the march. First and goal from the 2. Escobar. Hands off, flags thrown.
Maybe too much time or illegal procedure.
Kenyon Brown, number 44, took the handoff. Check that. That was Garcia, Alfredo Garcia, 34 with the handoff.
No, it's offsides on Southgate.
Wow.
Southgate's starting to come apart a little bit on this drive, Kevin. After all the positives that they've had in the first half.
I didn't see him jump, press, so maybe they lined up offsides.
Most likely.
Why would you do that? And the football's right there in front of you.
Mental mistake. You can't have these types of mistakes, especially at this point of the game, at this juncture down on this part of the field.
First and goal from the 1.5-yard line. Wishbone, Escobar takes up the middle, and he doesn't score. He did not get in.
No, he has not made it.
Andrew Vasquez, the tight end, doubling on defense, made the tackle, turned him back. .440 remains in this quarter. 10-0 is our score. Southgate leads. You see a replay there of the quarterback keeper by Escobar.
Stacked up, no gains.
Second and goal.
Southgate's trying to hang tough. Can they at least make them earn it? Nothing easy.
Wishbone formation again. Edgar Leon's the fullback. Garcia's one tailback. James is the other fullback. Tim Young, pardon me. Handoff is to Young, and Young gets in. Touchdown, Fremont.
Wishbone formation, as you can see. Straight handoff off tackle, 6 points.
Stop, was fumbled, and no good as the holder was tackled. Eric Heath, the holder, fumbled the snap.
That is a huge play for Southgate.
So it's a 4-point lead for the Rams.
Fremont's going to have to score a touchdown now if they plan to win this game even.
Back after this.
Para lo más fresco en pollo, res y productos de puerco a los mejores precios, venga a Maloney Meat Company, ubicado al 3255 Firestone Boulevard. Y ahora, Maloney Meat tiene cordonices de muy buen gusto, sin molleras, a $18.95 la docena y sazonador gratis. Maloney Meat Company, ubicado en la esquina de Firestone Boulevard y State Street.
Back at Hurd Field. See our score. 4:15 remains in this quarter. Undefeated Fremont Pathfinders allowing the first points to be scored upon their defense this year. Ruiz kicks off. Santos takes it to 2, to 5, 10. Santos spun around, hit, brought down. Eric Heath.
Very good coverage by Fremont on the kickoff. Contained, went across, slowed him up, allowed two of his teammates to come and tackle him.
Ball be spotted at 15, so a 13-yard return by Santos. Here's a replay.
Takes it at the 2, comes straight ahead, contained number 6. Tim Young bumps him, slows him up, and number 21, Eric Heath, finishes it.
Heath is also the holder on the extra point.
Most important drive of the game right here, Kevin.
I formation for the Rams. And then they're trying to draw the Pathfinders off sides, and instead the Rams take a delay of game penalty. and that's another 5 yards.
Kevin, you've had momentum all game. Why are you trying to trick them now?
Yeah, trickery is not what you want to do right now.
Play
Move
the game.
football.
Play the game to win. Don't play to survive or to lose, because at this rate, these 10 points are not going to be enough for Southgate. They need to get some more points, and this is the most important drive of the game for them. They need to go up the field and get something positive.
Plus
momentum.
Plus the way the Southgate runs the ball, it takes a lot of time off the clock. You won't have many more drives. Let's make each one count. Castaneda brought down, tripped up by Kenya Brown, number 44.
My eyeballs are going to see 2-0 in my sleep tonight. Every time I look at this guy, he's gaining some positive yardage almost. Running on that right side again.
Gain of 6 yards, make it 2nd and 9 for the Rams. The Rams silent, louder than it was last week. They're not a Hills game. Vasquez goes in motion to the right. Evans hands off and hit hard as Castaneda in the backfield. He is smacked. Tackle made by number 7, Albert Vega, junior safety.
You can tell this momentum is slowly moving. Castaneda goes to the right side. This time, not much room. Number 6, Tim Young, with some assistance from friends. We're starting to call Tim Young's name quite a bit here in the second half.
Yes, we are. You think with so many guys going both ways on Fremont, they're getting the word down after a while.
I think it's the conditioning. It seems as though Coach Pete Duffy of Fremont has his team in excellent condition. And last year, injuries played a factor also, but I think they're more prepared this year, conditioning-wise.
3rd and 11 for the Rams. Balls to their own 16-yard line. Evans back to pass, looks, stops, throws, incomplete. Intended for Torres, and wouldn't have got the first down anyway. Raymond, number 7, looked to be open on the left, but Evans never had time to look over and see him, and the Rams will punt. And that drive there may hurt.
I didn't know Maurice Green was back from Australia at the Olympics. It looked like he shrunk a little bit. 4th down for Southgate. Not a good drive. In fact, probably their poorest drive of the night.
I agree. Rios. High kick. Takes a Southgate bounce. More Southgate bounces. Finally rolls and stops at the 37-yard line of Fremont. That's where the Pathfinders take over. 1st and 10. Back after this.
When you're hungry for great Mexican food, there is only one place to stop in Southgate. LAX Tacos at Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. From the freshest meats, we prepare the tastiest burritos, tacos, and tortas. Enjoy great food at great prices, here or for takeout. LAX Tacos, the best Mexican food in town at the Firestone Plaza Shopping Center, Firestone and Santa Fe Avenues. Phone 566-2937.
Pathfinders up quickly on offense. They trail 10-6. Short pass. It's caught by Eatman. And Eatman puts a move on. Eatman up in the Southgate territory, across the 40-yard line, down to 38. Kenneth Eatman.
Nice pass play by Fremont. Caught Southgate totally off guard. I don't think they were expecting a swing pass. A little flare to the receiver. Takes it and just goes up the field. Good downfield blocking by Fremont also. Momentum has very much changed in this second half. So far, we're looking at 2 different halves. Fremont very stagnant on offense in the first half. They've come out firing in the second.
28-yard gain. Pathfinders are rolling. Tim James single back in the backfield. Tim Young, Young spin and is brought down.
Ball is loose, no.
And then Southgate Rams think they may have it.
Ball was loose, but apparently Fremont has recovered.
That's the second fumble tonight that the Pathfinders been able to recover. I love the Rams to recover one of their own, too. Oh, they gave it to the Rams. They gave the football to the Rams.
Reversal of fortune. Remember this play, baby. 1:23 left in the third quarter. A huge turnover for Southgate.
And Pete Duffy cannot believe it. The Rams act like they had it, and then they stop. Watch this. This is Young.
Spin.
Did you see the ball
Ball's
come
loose.
We don't know who recovered. We're not sure what happened.
You got to pay attention to what's going on in the field. This game is close, guys. We can't afford to make a mistake. We have to make sure everyone's covered on this, okay? Good job. We hit the guy. Hey, someone's going for the ball, and that's what I want. I don't know if it's you, or you. 20.
And up to Castaneda again. Miguel gets it past the 45.
Castaneda's been at workhorse tonight.
All right. How's your eye? Sorry. Put some ice on it. Ice. Ice now. Where's Chuck? Chuck!
Gain of 6 on the play by Miguel. 2nd and 4. Ball's at the 46-yard line of Southgate. 50 seconds remains in the third quarter. They lead 10-6. Hand off. That's Miguel. No, check that. That's Eric Torres.
A tough 1 or 2 yard gain for Torres. Not much room there.
Jose Acosta, number 11, is in at quarterback. The Rams made a quarterback switch. The Evans threw an incomplete pass to Torres in the last series. After that, Acosta was brought in. He has the Rams up in the 3rd and 4. 11 seconds remains in the quarter. They could try to get a playoff before the quarter ends. Castaneda takes to the left, and he's brought down short of a first down. Brought down at the 46-yard line. Preston shakes his head. He doesn't understand that play. I got to agree with him. I don't understand that either.
Castaneda's been a workhorse tonight. Downstairs, can we find out how many carries Castaneda has tonight? He's been a workhorse. This seemed like a very conservative call for a 3rd down. You've got to keep pressure on Fremont. The only way you're going to keep pressure on him is mixing it up, trying to maybe mix in the pass with a little bit of run.
Into the 4th quarter, Southgate leads 10-6. Back after this.
I'm Papa Maloney. Welcome to the Maloney Meat Company. Come on with me here as I show you our fine Foster Farm fresh fryers. Why buy any other chicken than a fresh chicken? When you have an opportunity to buy fresh, why consider anything else? Fresh is healthy.
For the finest Farmer John and Foster Farm fresh pork and poultry products, it's the Maloney Meat Company on the corner of State Street and Firestone Boulevard in Southgate.
Fourth and 3 for the Rams. Rios back to kick. Heath back to return for the Pathfinders. Ball takes a Fremont bounce. Carolina downs it for the Rams. Ball's down to the 39-yard line of Fremont. 11:51 remains in this ball game. Southgate leads 10-6.
Run it inside and inside. Because the guard man's on the outside. So they're taking down the outside, taking away our outside. We're going to come back with 53. We're going to come back with 33 quick. I want to see deep. I want to see surge. We need the ball the whole 4th quarter, guys. We cannot put them on the ball. I'm not going to accept your touch. You want to win.
A lot of coaching going on that Southgate sideline. They want to win this ball game.
11:51 left. Let's see what's going to happen.
And up to Young. Hit and spun around. And he almost fumbled the football again. Torres made the tackle.
Southgate defense is bending. They're trying not to break.
At the top of your screen, look at Coach Pete Duffy in the red shirt. Look at him. He is livid on that sideline.
Totally livid.
Yes, he is.
I don't think he's been very happy since about the middle of the 1st quarter.
Gain of 1 on the play by Young. Brings a 2nd and 9. And up the Young again up the middle. Nothing doing. Good job of staying home on the Southgate defense.
Clamping down time.
Jacinto made the tackle, number 53. The Rams down the field, has yet to get up.
It's Uriel Valenzuela, I believe, Kevin.
I think it's Edgardo Gonzalez, 65. And he does get up. Coach Gonzalez is out there, and he has to take him out for one play at least.
Substituting is number 90, Christian Aguirre. Big third down play coming here. 3rd and long, Kevin. They're trying to keep Fremont in long situations.
10:50 remains in the ball game. 10-6 is our score. I believe that's the Martinez family. Back to passes, Escobar. Runs down the pocket. Up near first down, and I believe he got it, Preston. What a run.
And a crunching shoulder at the end. Very crunching shoulder at the end. Backs up, finds nobody open, takes off, and watch the shoulder at the end. Blink!
Oh, David Rios.
David Rios kind of got his little taste of that tough left shoulder.
Once again, donations can be made to the Martinez family. Made to SGHS Pilar Becerra. Pilar, capital Becerra. Thank you. 10:30 remains in this ball game. 1st and 10 for the Pathfinders. They have the football at the 45-yard line, their own 45-yard line. The Rams can pull this off. It'd be a huge upset. Huge non-conference upset.
Huge anything upset. We don't have anything so far. A win is a win is a win.
Radford, number 2, along with Eatman, number 22, is split wide left. Back to pass, Escobar looks for Eatman, incomplete.
Oh my God, Kevin.
He was open, the ball was short.
Eric Torres drilled the quarterback on a blitz. I mean, tore him apart. The main reason the ball was short is you can see Torres comes untouched and just right in his grill.
Gotta love it. 2nd and 10. 10:24 remains in the game.
This is a hitting game, baby. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. E.T. told him to phone home, baby.
Young's a single back in the backfield. Twins left and twins right for the Fremont offense. Escobar hands up to Young of the middle, and he's tackled and brought down immediately. Corona's there. Carriona's there also, number 50.
I'm sorry, Kevin. Southgate seems to be trying to mix up their defenses. They blitzed the previous play. This play, they kind of faked the blitz, stayed back, and tried to stay at home and stop the run.
It's Coach Rudy Ortiz, the offensive coordinator. He calls all the plays on offense. Assistants with Mike Ryan. Two of them put their heads together and decide what to call. Twins left, twins right. Escobar, quick pitches. This is to Bradford. And Bradford is not hit back, but not before he picks up a first down. A flag is thrown. Maybe a face mask, Preston. I'm not sure.
Quite possibly.
I think Bradford's face mask right near the sideline before he went out of bounds on the reverse.
Fake to the fullback, quick reverse. Contain is not there.
Contain's not there,
Bradford gets on the outside. I'm not sure what the flag could be about. I didn't see a face mask, and that may not be the call. Referees are conferring.
And they're backing up the Pathfinders. Clip on Fremont.
Oh, and an unneeded block apparently. Bradford seemed like he had a wide open space. It's not a very smart penalty by Fremont. If they're trying to get back into this game, that is not a good way to try to get back into it.
Press, there's 9:36 remaining in this ball game. I think the Rams need to get the ball back before 5 minutes, because if they let Fremont score or let Fremont give them the ball back under 4 minutes or under 5 minutes, pardon me, I don't think the Rams will move the ball downfield to get to the end zone.
They may be able to, but I can tell you this: they're not going to be able to do it running every playoff tackle.
Okay,
they're going to have to. They're going to have to mix it up.
Ain't no competition.
Young single back in the backfield. Fake the hand off to Young. Pass up to Heath on the reverse. Heath is brought down. Carlos Garcia stayed home, tripped him up.
Carlos Garcia right there in on the tackle. Kept contained. The fake reverse to the fullback, reverse to the right. Thank goodness Carlos Garcia stayed home because he had some room. If he doesn't catch him, Eric Heath may be running a little bit down the field, untouched.
Fourth down, pardon me, press. 4th down and 6 for the Pathfinders. They will punt. Ruiz back deep is Santos. Ruiz almost went down to his knee with that football. High kick, not much distance. It takes a Fremont bounce. Down inside the 25, about the 23-yard line. So 8:46 remaining in this ball game. The Southgate Rams have a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Back after this.
Transportation for the SGTV crew is provided by Happy Motors. Yes, Happy Motors, where every one of our cars would smile if it could. Need a hot car at really cool prices? We got 'em. Sorry, that green one there is the boss's and presently is not for sale. While you're making up your mind, come and relax in our new lounge, custom built with you in mind. Remember, at Happy Motors, if you've got the money, we could care less how you got it.
While we were away, the Rams ran a play. Gave the ball to 24, Alvarado. He got back to the line of scrimmage for no gain. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Southgate, let's get them off their feet.
Southgate, 8 minutes left. What can they do with this ball? 8:15 and counting down. It's getting nervous time here at Southgate. All you Ram fans, do your thing. Support this team. Give them something to cheer about. Let's see if we can get something else on the board.
Costas, the quarterback, hands off. Verado running hard. Gets up past the 30, up to the 32.
Queer Alvarado, one of the few carries he's had tonight, but a very hard run. Once again off that right side of the line of Southgate. Simple off tackle play. Nice block to spring him, and then the leg drive just keeps it going for extra 3-4 yards.
You give him the 31 instead of 32. Bring a 3rd and 3.
Need a 1st down to keep this clock moving. Can they do it?
Alvarado confers with Torres before he gets back in the I-back position. Acosta back to pass, looks, throws, almost intercepted. He threw the ball too late, and the flag's thrown. Oh, I think he was going for the football.
One, baby.
Jose Corona, number 2, was an intended receiver.
Southgate may be getting a break here.
Maybe get some home cooking here. We'll see. Like the cornerback was going for the ball. I don't know.
The ball and the man seemed like they arrived at the same time.
Pass interference. Southgate.
On the offense.
You've got to be kidding me.
Are we watching the same play, Kevin?
How do you call that on the offense?
Oh, my God. He's going for the football.
How do you call that on the offense?
You know what? I think my guys down the truck may have an extra pair of spectacles for this.
Wait a minute. How's that offensive pass interference?
Oh, my God.
He's going for the football.
What, did he sock him in the helmet on the way to catching it?
The pass interference called on Jose Corona, number 2. How? He's the intended receiver.
You know what? I thought The Exorcist is in movie theaters, but apparently it's out here tonight.
It brings up 4th down for the Rams. They have to punt with 7:17 remaining in this ball game.
That's a tough call. That's an extremely tough call.
What? If I was Hernandez, I'd be all over that official. How do you call that play? Watch this again. How is that pass interference?
I don't know what play the officials are watching. Both men look like they were going straight for the ball.
That's a makeup call, Preston. And that's making up to Duffy. That's got to be. They have some calls that Duffy's been unhappy with. As Rio kicks, and the flag's thrown again on this punt. Another flag. Rio's punt, is finally hit by Torres.
Is Duffy that intimidating to make that call?
What else could it be, Preston? I mean, I'm reaching for things here, I know. But it has to be a makeup call. What was that? Against the Rams. Legal procedure against Southgate.
Fremont's decline. They'll take the ball right there on Southgate's 46-yard line.
Why shouldn't they? I mean, they're getting the ball on Southgate.
A little bit of nervous time, Kevin?
Southgate side of the field. Oh, yeah, it's very nervous time. 7:06 remains in this ball game. 10-6. Southgate leads. For undefeated, 13th ranked Fremont.
Be a huge win for Southgate if they can hold on here.
Young is single back in the backfield. The blitz is on. Escobar rolls to his right, looks, throws, caught. Wide open. Dobson. First down, flag thrown. The Fremont sidelines going crazy.
Maybe a face mask or a personal foul tacked on to the gain.
I think it'll be pass interference, offensive pass interference with the Pathfinders. No, blocking below the illegal block, pardon me, against the Pathfinders.
And Fremont finds a way to self-destruct for themselves.
One official came over and signaled pass interference to the referee. I didn't understand that.
See, I think what's happening, Kevin, is if there's pass interference and you push your arms out, it's the same as a clip. They're just trying to reverse the signals this evening.
Brings the ball back to the 46. First and 10. 6:58 remains in this ball game. Young's a single back in the backfield. The Bears deep for the Rams. Quick pass intended for number 10. Dobson again. Incomplete. Brings up second down and 10.
Poorly thrown ball. It was a nice rollout, and he had Dobson open. Ball is at his feet. What you can't do much with that. Fremont just looks so out of sync tonight. The only time they looked in sync was when they scored on their drive to open the second half.
Yeah.
As this play shows here, they're just not in rhythm. Guy is open. You've got to get him the ball. Got to get him the ball.
Jacinto was there on the coverage. Second and 10. Heath is split wide left. Eatman wide right. Escobar rolls out to his left. Looks, throws, caught. That's Shell Williams, and Shell Williams tackled and brought down by Carlos Garcia.
It's a nice open field tackle by Garcia. One-on-one with number 19, Chevion Williams.
Big play.
Tough guy to bring down. Roll out left, out in the flat, one-on-one. What are you going to do, baby? And I think Carlos Garcia knew exactly what to do.
The blitz was on, too. They were coming after Escobar. Three defenders were in his face.
Man coverage, which is just what Fremont wants. They're wanting that man coverage.
3rd and 6. Ball spot at the 42-yard line. 6:14 remains in this ball game. 10-6. Southgate leads. Escobar looks, throws to Heath. Heath is no. But not for the first down. Brought down. Flag throws. 2 flags. 3 flags. And Heath claps like it's against Southgate. 3 flags on the same play.
I'm interested to see what this call is. That was a very dangerous pass, as you can see. Unless it's a possible face mask. If it is, it's an automatic first down for Fremont.
Face mask, Southgate.
Oh, it's a terrible, terrible play for Southgate at this juncture of the game. You don't have much leeway for mistakes with a team like Fremont, who, as it is not playing very well tonight.
The tackle. It happened on the tackle. You make a good play, you stop him for first down. Heath has all kinds of speed.
And that's a 15-yarder. Those are obviously the worst penalties to have. That takes you even further into your own territory.
Pete Duffy wants a timeout. First of the second half. So 5:58. 10-6 is our score. Back after this.
In all of Southern California, there are only 2 Angus beef distributors, and we've got one of them. The Maloney Meat Company at Firestone Boulevard and State Street is your licensed, full-service, certified Angus beef distributor. Angus beef is truly the best beef you will ever taste. See for yourself. Give yourself the finest our planet has to offer. From the Maloney Meat Company, 3255 Firestone Boulevard. Quality meats from quality people.
5:58 remains in the ball game. 10-6 is our score. Southgate leads. Fremont has the football thanks to a face masking penalty. 1st and 10 on the Southgate 26-yard line. Fremont has 2 timeouts remaining in this ballgame. Southgate has 3. But more than a timeout, Southgate needs points. And first they need the ball back. And they need points if Fremont were to score on this drive.
Do I smell a turnover, Kevin? Be a perfect time for one. Southgate's going to have to make a play, force something to happen. You may see more blitzing down on this end of the field. They may have to come with more linebacker blitzes, which means more man-to-man coverage, which may mean trouble.
Yes. More pressure on those corners. It's Young in motion. Rams showing blitz. Offensive line, Fremont moved. Sack. Torres sacks him. Fremont's lucky the penalty wasn't calling that play because the offensive line jumped off sides.
Eric Torres once again.
Left tackle move. Sorry, Preston. He moved for the ball snap. Watch this. Left tackle. See? Right there. 78.
And Torres, I think, almost went by the guy that moved. Big defensive play for Southgate. Makes the clock tick a little faster for Fremont.
2nd and 17. Loss of 7 on the play.
And a field goal does Fremont no good. The botched extra point is really huge right now.
Yes, it is.
Really huge.
They have to score. Coming up on 5 minutes in this ball game. Young's a single back in the backfield. And Escobar falls on his behind, backing up after taking the snap from center. They'll bring up 3rd down.
If Escobar is wearing size 5s, he might have gotten that play back there. Big 3rd down play. This is the most crucial play of the half and actually of the game for Fremont. But I think, Kevin, this is 4 down territory nevertheless.
Oh, yeah.
Even if they don't make a first down here, they are definitely going to be going for it on 4th.
3rd and 19. Escobar looks to his right, looks, throws, receivers, intercepted! Clayton Jones! Clayton Jones brings up the left sideline, knocked out of bounds, flags thrown. It'll be Southgate football. Clayton Jones, number 19,
Kevin,
covering Mark Bradford. The ball was thrown inside of Bradford, right into the hands of Clayton Jones.
As you can see, the rollback pass deep down the field. Clayton Jones intercepts a poorly thrown ball. And you know what? I smelled a turnover.
What are you sniffing me for, Preston? 4:16 remains in this game. It's not over yet. Southgate has to run some clock.
If Southgate gets at least 2 first downs on this drive, it will be very difficult for Fremont to try to come back. 3 first downs, and I believe the game is over.
Clipping against the Rams on the return will spot the football on the 18-yard line of Southgate. 4:16 remains in this ball game. They lead 10-6. Thanks to an interception by Clayton Jones, they have the football. That was a poorly thrown ball by Escobar. Handoff up the middle. Alvarado gets past the 20.
Got to protect that football.
At the 20.
This is no time for a turnover for Southgate. Not that any time is good, but this is a very crucial point. You got to protect that ball, keep both hands on it.
2nd and 8. Ball spotted at the 20.
Whatever happens, Fremont has to win it. You can't lose it.
Fake the handoff. Acosta looks to his left, throws, caught by, Vasquez dropped it. He tried to run before he had it. The tight end had it too. 3rd and 8.
Perfect throw right here. Acosta rolls to his left.
I'm not sure how many yards would have gained though, Press.
Well, it was positive yardage
there.
though. It's positive yardage and would have kept the clock going. Now you have an incomplete pass, plus the clock stops and it's 3rd down now. And what you want to do is keep that clock moving. Don't get out of bounds.
Yeah.
Time is crucial.
That hurt. Stop the clock, and you're still deep in your own territory. 3rd and 8. Pathfinders going to pin their ears back. They're going to blitz in this play. You know it. Back to pass. Acosta looks, throws, incomplete, way over the head. Dave Portillo was the receiver. 81, and he couldn't make a chance. He didn't have a chance to make a play on that ball because it was way over his head.
Ball was poorly thrown. Acosta goes back, looks. Player is open.
He's open. Look at that. He's open.
Poorly thrown.
Behind the linebacker, in front of the DB. He's open.
Portillo just looked at it go over like a kite flying in the wind.
So the Rams give it right back with 3:21 remains ball game. Put the pressure back on their defense. That hurt. Rios back to punt. Not a deep kick. Heath waits for it. It bounces in Fremont territory. And the Pathfinders will get their own 46-yard line. Back after this.
Hi, Rams fans. I'm Rule.
I'm Marcia.
And I'm Leda.
Southeast Awards is proud to sponsor Southgate High School and their sports activities.
Ofrecemos una completa línea de plumas Cross y Schaefer, trofeos, placas, medallas y cintas para los que se merecen lo mejor.
We feature computerized engraving, prompt service, and quality at discount prices.
Order from Southeast Awards by calling 323-566-1972.
Hayter and taking the lead in this ball game. 3:10 remains. Fumble snap. Escobar sacked by Eric Torres.
Who?
Eric Torres.
Oh, okay, what I thought you said. Torres once again beating his offensive lineman to the ball. Poor snap, ball on the ground. Fremont lucky that they did not lose the ball on that play.
This kid's tough.
Eric Torres coming through untouched almost.
Poor snap from center.
Neither one of these offenses in the second half has shown much punch or precision. It's a very tough way to go for the offenses in this second half.
2:30 and counting remains this ball game. 10-6 is our score. Southgate leads. 2nd and 18 at their own 38 for the Pathfinders. Escobar in shotgun, rolls to his right, looks, stops, throws to Young. Young catches to the 40, gets up to the 45. Timeout, Fremont. With 2:13 remaining in this ball game.
Very good call. Saves them some time. Clock management. I think they have their 2 remaining timeouts left.
They have one.
Oh, they
Fremont
have
has one, yes.
Okay, 1 timeout left, so they've got to use it wisely. They're probably going to have to do some sideline patterns. So try to, if Southgate can, try to force everything inside. Keep it inside, keep the clock going. You got to keep everything in front of you.
And they go trips.
Not
It
allow
has to be
these guys to get behind.
safety. We have to get back. Okay, and they go trips. Cornerback or safety. Okay, we have to do that. Backside is still free.
We still play
Ends, yes. Okay, don't give them the 10 yards, guys, and don't give them the bomb.
So
work.
There's 2 minutes left.
You gotta work.
We stop them
hey,
now.
Aaron,
Win the game.
keep working. All right, guys, you gotta win the game for us. You gotta win the game for us. It's cover 2. Okay, if they go to trip.
Coach Hernandez going over some defensive strategy, pointing out that they're going to be running a cover 2, which is a 2-deep zone. He doesn't want to allow anything in front of them that's more than 10 yards, and he definitely doesn't want anything getting behind them for the big play.
3rd-11 for the Pathfinders. Ball's their own 45-yard line. Escobar in a shotgun formation. Drops back, looks, throws, incomplete. Pass to number 2, Mark Bradford, over his head, through his hands.
Dangerously close to being intercepted by David Rios. Good coverage on the play.
There's a 4th down for the Pathfinders, and this could be the ball game. 2:07 remaining. Here's the replay of that last play.
Tough catch. The ball was thrown
behind him, too.
Very high and behind him, yes.
He threw it in front. He may have had a chance of making that catch.
Southgate trying to hang tough, trying to suck it up. Fremont, this may be their last gasp, Kevin.
Escobar in shotgun formation again. Rams are showing blitz. They're coming. Look, throw caught by Bradford, and he's short of the first down. And the Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line with 2 minutes in the second remaining.
What kind of spot do we have here, Kevin?
Well, yeah, what's going on here? They're acting like he got the first down.
That is a very different spot than where it seemed he went down.
The spot is very, very
generous, to say the least.
Oh my gosh. He was down at the 45, and they're going to spot it at the 46. And I don't know, Press.
Is that Chevion Williams that caught the pass? No.
Where's he down at, folks?
Oh, he is across the 45. Okay.
But was he at the 46, though, is what I'm saying?
He was at the 44. He crossed the 45. Mark Bradford did get across the 45.
44, I'm sorry. I said 46. I apologize. 44 is what I'm looking at here.
This is going to be much closer than we thought.
Oh, my gosh.
And change is stretched. And he's
short.
He's short.
He's short. What is it? They're still looking at it.
Refs are still looking. Still no signal. Now we have a signal. Southgate is held. Oh my God! Now this is probably going to be an automatic. It's got to be a penalty. The coach cannot be on the field. That has got to be a penalty, Kevin. He cannot come onto the field during the course of play to argue the point.
Yeah.
That has got to be an automatic penalty.
They're still measuring it. They are still measuring it.
Gee, are they not sure?
Now it's real close. I have the binoculars on the press. It's very close.
If I were Southgate, I'd come up to get the ball to run my play.
They're going to get it.
Oh my gosh!
Now Southgate comes on the field. I don't believe this.
This is really pathetic officiating. Extremely pathetic.
First it was no, now it's yes. That is ridiculous.
That's not a.
They're getting robbed at home.
Call it one way or the other.
Are we at Fremont or are we at Southgate? Where are we playing this game at? I can't believe the officiating tonight.
I guess it does, and not get a penalty flag on you. How can you not have a flag on?
That is unreal. 1st and 10 for the Pathfinders. Ball's at the 44-yard line of Southgate. 2 minutes and 1 second remains in this game.
Now you have an added little extra bit of controversy into this game to everything else. Apparently this is going to go down to most likely the last play.
Shotgun formation again. Escobar. Rams pursuing him as he rolls to his left. Shots, throws. Caught! Mark Bradford makes the catch.
Huge play, great catch. I think in between two men. I believe he was double covered.
Of the Rams. The ball spotted at the 14-yard line.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround on the left.
No huddle offense by the
goes back, throws it up for grabs, and Bradford comes down in between three defenders to catch the ball.
That's poor coverage. Plain and simple, poor coverage.
What a turn of events.
Escobar, back to pass, looks to his left, runs up the middle, runs to the outside to the right, 1 man to beat, stops short of the end zone. He calls a timeout with 1:25 remaining in this ball game.
I have watched high school sports for a long time, Kevin, and that sequence was one of the most bizarre I've ever seen.
If Gary Cordier was here, he'd be on the field too. I'm not criticizing Coach Hernandez at all, but he seemed to accept the fact that they gave them the first down. Maybe the measurement was wrong the first time. I don't know, Preston.
It's one thing to signal somebody has the ball, but then to overturn it like that,
not like that, to let that coach come on the sideline, on the playing surface,
which is an automatic penalty,
on the field, and walk out there and yell at the officials. I've never seen that in any level of competition.
That is an automatic penalty for the coach to be on the field, and the refs swallow their flags like they're swallowing some cough medicine. But then again, they have choked.
But he didn't come out just barely onto the field. He was in the middle of the field arguing.
Oh, he came out with gusto. He meant what he said. And I think intimidated him into changing the call.
Wow. 1:25 remains in this ball game. 10-6 is our score. Southgate leads, but Fremont is driving. They have the ball at the 5-yard line. 2nd and 1. Escobar rolls out to his left on a quarterback keeper. Gets to the end zone, touchdown, Fremont. And just like that, the Pathfinders have the lead.
What a turn of events. From a 4th down that appeared to be a 1st down for Southgate to a possible game-winning touchdown by Fremont. What a game.
Nobody had containment on the quarterback. And if anyone's played a large role in this Fremont comeback, you look at them right there.
The Zebras have striped.
Kick is up, and it is no good.
That could prove costly.
Well, the Rams have to show some spunk on offense with a minute 18 and get that ball downfield. And get rid of the plodding offense they've had so far in the second half. They have to move the football.
They have a lot of time, Kevin. They have a minute 18.
3 timeouts, Press.
And all of their timeouts, if they can even get to, say, the 25 or 30, if they get to the 25, they've got a chance to win this game. All they would need is a field goal. But I'm the proponent of, if you have a chance to win the game, win the game. If you drive the ball down the field and get a touchdown, the game is over.
12-10. Fremont leads.
You cannot settle. And now, in my opinion, Southgate is in a very difficult situation. They haven't hardly passed tonight, but right now their quarterback, either Jose Acosta or Eric Nieves, is going to be asked to drive them down the field with passing plays. It's going to be difficult. And the passing game has not been all that successful tonight as it is.
A good return on this kickoff would definitely help. I don't understand the change in possession on that fourth down play. And why the Southgate coaches, I mean, I know you try to keep composure and teach your players that, but they allow the Fremont coach to come out there and make his point. Why could change? Which could be the point. I don't know. We weren't down there.
Pathetic.
It was.
They
had it wrong. They should have signaled it was Southgate football.
If you're not sure, don't say anything.
And you do not allow Coach Duffy to come out in that field.
No.
Give him the football. First down, but he gets penalized.
Yeah,
back him up 15.
Back him up. It's incredible.
Ruiz's kick is high and short. Taking by Santos, the 25, 30. Santos tries to get out of bounds. Not unable to make it, but he's down the 41-yard line. Southgate. So the Rams take over first and 10, they're 41 with a minute 11 left in the ball game. Santos headed for the sideline.
Well, the clock stops automatically on the kickoff. They have 3 timeouts. They've got to have good clock management. If they're going to run some routes, they may have to do sideline routes. But they can try to save as much of the time as they can, but they've got to be precise. They've got to go and do what they need to do because they don't have much time. It's a challenge now. The challenge is up to Southgate. Will number 11, Jose Acosta, be able to take the more than feeble passing game and change it now?
Acosta's not a very precise passer. He doesn't have a lot of touch in his passes, at least so far this season. A lot of lobs. The ball sails on him at time. He has to be a precision passer at this point. Double pass. Wide open. Vasquez. Oh, it's too short. And it was there. It was there. Raymond Franco's pass to Vasquez was just a little short.
As you see the replay, lateral goes out to number 7, Raymond Franco, and his pass was it may have even been deflected.
I was going to say that, Preston. Pardon me for interrupting you. I thought the pass was deflected by the DB.
May have been deflected.
Yeah. I thought number 23, Alex Marquez, deflected the pass, the second pass. Shotgun formation. No lineman blocking. Another double pass. Check that. Raymond's going to keep it. 52.
Got to use one of your timeouts here.
Timeout for the Rams with 51 seconds.
Got to use one of your timeouts.
Short of a first down. Bring a third down at about 3.
I thought Franco may try to head towards the out-of-bounds stripe. He was in the middle of the field, but could have had a shot to get outside and get out of bounds and stop the clock without using a timeout.
See our score. 51 seconds remains in this ball game. Back after this.
Hi, Rams fans. I'm Rule.
I'm Marcia.
And I'm Leda.
Southeast Awards is proud to sponsor Southgate High School and their sports activities.
Ofrecemos una completa línea de plumas Cross y Schaefer, trofeos, placas, medallas y cintas para los que se merecen lo mejor.
We feature computerized engraving, prompt service, and quality at discount prices.
Order from Southeast Awards by calling 323-566-1972.
The shotgun formation on 3rd and 4. Quick snap to Torres, up the middle. First down, Southgate. Ball's to the 45-yard line. The clock will stop automatically. 46 seconds remains in this game. 12-10. Fremont leads. The Rams are trying to mount a comeback against the number 13th ranked team in the city.
Clock stops while the chains move. Southgate needs to be ready to run their next play, which they are.
Shotgun Acosta. Back to pass. Looks. Throws. Behind his receiver. Pass intended from Miguel Castaneda.
Southgate very fortunate that was not intercepted.
You see the time and the score of this ball game. Time remaining, 41 seconds. 2nd and 10. The ball's at the 45 of Fremont. Need at least another 20 yards for a field goal attempt.
I think 20 yards to be in range and probably 25 to feel comfortably in range.
Salvador Valdez, number 17, is the kicker of the Rams. He's made a 33-yard field goal tonight. Back to pass, Acosta. Pressure's applied. He looks, throws, almost intercepted. Kenya Brown could not bring it in. Lucky for the Rams. 3rd and 10.
Rams are extremely fortunate. Number 44, Charles Hill, had the ball right in his hands. As you see on the replay, rollout, you got to throw this ball away. You cannot throw it up for grabs. If the ball is intercepted, the game is over. Throw it away. Throw it out of bounds.
Shotgun again. Torres is back there with Acosta. Trips left, pardon me. Acosta rolls out, looks, throws, incomplete. Portilla went up with it with one hand for the pass. I don't understand that. Look, he had a chance to catch it. 4th down and 10, and the Rams will call timeout. Watch this play again. Tell me if the receiver had a chance to make this play, Press.
He rolls out left. I'm trying to see if the ball goes high. It was kind of high,
far.
Kevin.
Yes, it was kind of
a little
far.
high, a little out of his range. The clock automatically stopped. I guess I'm trying to figure out why Coach Hernandez called a timeout.
Well, it's 4th down the play. He wants to talk to his players and give them instructions on this last play. This is the ball game right here.
This is it for Southgate.
Without a first down, the game is over. 26 seconds remains.
And I believe that was their last timeout.
The Rams have one more remaining.
Still the biggest play of this game, Kevin, the reversal of a 4th down stop, which appeared to give Southgate a first down, but was reversed and given right back to Fremont to continue their drive, which kept it alive and eventually scored the go-ahead touchdown. This will be talked about, I believe, for quite a while here at Southgate, if this turns out to be a loss. Hell, if it turns out to be a win, it's going to be talked about for quite a while.
Very confusing. This is it. It's the ball game right here. Will the Rams' prayers be answered? Acosta is not in shotgun. You have to wait till Pete Duffy leaves the field, the head coach of the Pathfinders. He's taking a sweet time backing off the field.
You know, Pete Duffy ought
top of your screen there.
Coach Duffy ought to pitch a tent tonight. He's been out there more than God.
He's standing there on the field. They won't kick this man off the field. I don't understand that. I've never seen a coach spend so much time on the field. Look at him. And is he on the side? Yeah, finally he's across the white line. I formation for the Rams. They're not in shotgun. Acosta pitches. Reverse to Raymond. Raymond stop. Rolls. Throws. In the air. Incomplete. Pass tip number 4, John Navarro. And that is the ball game. Good coverage by Bradford, number 2.
Double reverse.
I think you needed more receivers out.
It's hard to throw with one guy and you're almost double covered.
Well, not only that, they have a lot of defensive backs back there. So any receivers you send deep are going to be double covered.
Pass was about
he was single covered. The
about
pass
as
was
well thrown
too.
as he could.
But he was covered though, Press. He was not open.
It's a tough play to make.
It is.
And it appears as though Southgate is going to go down to its 3rd defeat in 4 games.
I would have done the double pass again. The one that Vasquez was open, I'd tried it again. What the heck?
Southgate's record of fall to no wins, 3 losses and a tie. And Fremont, who is lucky to escape, will go to 4-0.
Rams play at Belmont on Friday, 7 o'clock kickoff. Come out and support your Rams.
I hope the refs can sleep okay tonight.
And look at Duffy on the field again.
What a tough game to lose for Southgate. This is one that you'll think about for a while.
Hard-fought game. Unfortunately, the Rams come up short. So the Rams fall to 0-3-1. Play at Belmont next week. Shout out Coach Duffy, the Pathfinders. The players shake hands and congratulate each other on a well-played game. Final thoughts, quickly?
Well, it's a very tough loss for Southgate. They're 0-3-1 now. Got to go back to the drawing board. I'm sure Coach Hernandez is going to have some very positive words for them after the game. You know, it's going to be a tough week of practice. I can tell you that. I've had a few hard-wrenching losses, and it's tough to go back to that practice field on Monday. But you know, they're young, and they'll be okay. They have some more toughness in them. The positive out of this is they played one of the better teams in the city tough. They played them tough. They came to play tonight. On the negative side, 10 points just was not enough. You got to have 2 halves to a game. You don't score in the second half, it winds up costing you.
Yes, it does. See the credits for our fine crew who assisted us tonight. Made it all happen. For Preston Mitchell, I'm Kevin Terrell. Good night. God bless.
Good night.
Mm-hmm.